I'm at the beehive here, and I think the bees are already up. They probably hear me and checking me out. Like, what's that noise here? So what I'm going to do is basically see if they ate out the other queen cell. I'm not optimistic. I think they basically want their queen back. If so, I'm going to put the queen back in here. There's ants. There are ants in here. There are ants crawling around. At least this mesh is kind of keeping them out. Well, they're in here too. Good morning, girls. You can see there's some ants on here, so I got to deal with an ant issue. Look at them all. They are big bee ball hanging from the roof. I'm going to take a picture of this. Actually, I'll use the other camera. So, here are the bees at the cow bee sanctuary, and they're all nestled up under here. Now, under here is also a queen. I'm curious if the queen chamber is still there or not. I'm slowly rolling this back. Without trying to aggravate them. So under here is the queen cell. And I don't have any gear on whatsoever, as you can see here. Right here. And it looks like it's still intact. So they haven't ripped this one open. It's right here, right where I'm looking, right in here. However, it does look like they've been chewing on the top. You see how it's chewed on the top here, right here. They've been gnawing on it, which isn't a good sign. You girls need to be out working. It's daylight. Come on. So the queen is still in here, and the longer that they leave her alive, the greater the chances, I believe, of them accepting her. Right? These are all the worker bees that I basically separated from the hive. At noon, I basically split them. So these girls are all out working, and they're all gonna go out working again. And you can see honey in here and everything else. So I'm gonna rush home now. I just wanted to check to see if it was still there, viable. Let's take a picture of this here. I'm tempted to so I don't know if you saw that there. I've done 2 videos. I actually use my iTouch pad too. But there's the queen cells you saw me pointing out, and the bees have been gnawing on the top a little, but they haven't killed her. They haven't ripped her out. Feels like they are using Proprius to stick this down. So I'm going to see if I can look at the cell better without pissing them off and having them sting me. There's some big drones. There's some big drones checking it out. Well, that's a different cell, isn't it? I'm looking at a different cell there. And the cell on this side is also still. They are going in and out of this one cell, and I don't know why. I'm trying to get a look inside the cell. big sumo drone perched on top of that queen. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, well this is probably more exposure than I need to give him. Come back later. I just nearly squished the bee, and she put out a pheromone, and now they're all on me here. I got to get out of here. She's saying threat, threat, threat. So let me close this up. You can see how they're now marching around at me. I dropped honey on my eye, my new eye pod here. I gotta lick it. Mmm. That honey is something else. That's Japanese bee honey, and it's really different. And you can hear the bees. They're definitely aggravated. Can you hear that? Listen. All right, let me get out of here.